So, what's increasing resistance in our blood vessels? That leads to something you probably haven't heard about called the glycocalyx. You'd be forgiven for thinking that the blood vessels are these completely hollow tubes that contain only blood, but that is hardly the whole picture. Let's take a closer look. As you can see here, there are actually these hair-like projections all along the vessel wall. This is a delicate structure called the glycocalyx, a gel-like coating made up of sugars and proteins. This was only discovered recently because the glycocalyx would degrade in the process of preparing any histological slides, until the development of new, advanced imaging techniques. It serves as a buffer between the blood contents and the vessel walls, and is crucial for sensing blood flow and producing nitric oxide, which helps vessels dilate. But it's also fragile. Infections, smoking, and high blood sugar obliterate the glycocalyx. This is why reducing carbs, like Dr. Unwin's patients, is so important. The effect of a high-carb meal can be seen here at 2, 4, and 6 hours. Notably, the glycocalyx takes 8 to 12 hours to replenish. Frequent and chronic repeated insults would then leave the endothelium exposed and dysfunctional. Subsequently, endothelial cells start to sustain damage, losing the capacity to sense blood flow over the affected region and nitric oxide production. Okay, so that's the anatomy of the blood vessel, but there's even more interesting physics at work here. A key attribute of the glycocalyx is that it is negatively charged, which ties into zeta potential, a negative electrical charge that arises from the surface proteins on a cell membrane. Red blood cells and LDL have this zeta potential. So as with magnets with the same polarity, they repel each other and away from the negatively charged borders of the glycocalyx. Thus, the contents of our blood are supposed to be pushed to the center of the blood vessel and move along much like a maglev train would. You can liken this to going through the slide at a water park. The layer of water lubricates the slide, allowing you to effortlessly glide forward.